Sit quietly in a safe place with your posture tall, your shoulders relaxed. If you feel safe, closing your eyes. Otherwise, keep your eyes open, but soften your gaze, perhaps looking down at the ground ahead of you. Maintain natural posture in your back and neck. Breathe gently and slowly in and out through your nose, allowing your energy to settle by spending some time watching the breath. Let yourself be fully present with each slow, full breath in and each slow, full breath out. Breathe in breathe out. And now think back to the earliest months of your life when you were only a baby. Go as far back as you'd like to. Recall how different your body was then, how tiny you were, how fragile you were. Recall too how little you understood of the world. There was a time when you could just barely recognize colours and shapes, a time when you could not feed yourself, a time when you could not stand or walk, a time when you didn't know how to read or to write. And then as you grew and you began to make sense of the world, recall the things you once believed that are no longer true. Perhaps you believed in fictional characters, or you held a particularly childlike worldview. But then it changed. There's very little of your body and your mind that's the same today as it was then, and yet you are still you. Reflect back on the course of your life, through later childhood and your early teenage years. Recall the physical changes you have gone through. Recall how much you have learned, and recall the changes to your worldview. So much has changed in your body, and so much has changed in your mind, and yet you're still you. And so return to breathing awareness. Now notice the continual movement of the breath, this constant flow, this constant exchange between breathing in and breathing out. Notice what's changing right here and right now. The breath is a good place to start. There's never one single moment in which the breath remains the same. And in fact, if the breath were not in flow, you'd be in trouble. The inhale breath doesn't arrive towards the end and lament the oncoming exhale. The exhale breath doesn't begin to empty and worry over the incoming breath. We let the inhale go, we let the exhale finish. We trust this cycle of change will continue, giving us life. Contemplate the possibility that as change occurs in your breath, change is occurring right now in your body. Change is occurring right now in your mind. And possibly that these incoming changes will give you life, will give you peace, and will give you ease. Contemplate the possibility that your worldview could shift. It could shift slowly, over time, and it could shift in an instant. Be open to this change, aware that this change is full of potential. Remain watching the breath for as long as you'd like, and rest in the awareness that neither your body nor your mind are static, unchanging, or still, let that be a very good thing.